ready at this point. You can come up here if you like.
No, I agree with that.
You know, another thing, you know, we've been talking about bathrooms in Goose Rocks Beach for several years, and we really haven't had a lot of people in the audience saying, we want bathrooms in the middle part of the beach. Even though I've had people come to me and say...
We did, but then they stopped.
And all of a sudden, it's just, you know, and I don't understand that. And there's only so much we can do.
Sir?
My name is Brendan Donovan. I live at 238 Kings Highway, Goose Rocks Beach. In answer to your question, observation, the Goose Rocks Beach Association just spent $55,000 putting in a new septic system. I cannot foresee them wanting to jeopardize that.
I seem to remember, like 3 years ago or so, I think we approached them. A member of our board at that time
That was when
them.
their septic system was failing.
Yeah.
It ultimately failed, and whatever. Now, when the portable bathroom thing came up, I went on Google. This was when Nathan Poor was here, and I went on Google, and if you put in portable porta potty, something called Black Tide pops up. And they had a 2-unit male-female. They may have, and it was handicap accessible. And to rent it for a season, June 1st through September 31st, it was $8,000. And I figured, I went to Lorraine Brooks, and I asked her how many parking stickers did she sell every year. And you divided that number into the $8,000. It was $3 a parking sticker. Is she going to sell fewer parking stickers if you give them the bathroom option and charge them $3? I doubt it.
Well, and the challenge is, even if we wanted to do that scenario, we don't have a location for it.
Unless Mr. Donovan's offering.
I've got a house for sale.
All of a sudden, your beach stickers are really going to go up.
2-story bathrooms.
Well, I can't imagine that they would do it. Well, I can't say that. I can't say that they wouldn't consider doing it, because honestly, they do a lot for the beach. I think they do a great job, and I'm not opposed to asking anybody for anything.
Well,
they may consider it. Who knows?
Christy,
How can we speak for them?
Christy, I wouldn't stop you from pursuing any option that's out there, but at this point, I think this board needs to look at what is available for them. What do we know today that we know we can go forward with today? So I'm saying, I mean, if you have people, it doesn't stop you from talking to people, but let's move forward with at least what we do know and get that stuff in place so that at least we're secure for this summer, and continue to look forward for future years. And by all means, public has comments one way or the other. I would love to hear about it, and so would Larry's office.
I just don't want to pay for 2 pump stations that close to each other. I mean, the cost of pumping 2 stations that close to each other seems like a waste to me.
Pardon the pun.
Yep. I didn't catch that. Okay, further discussion? Larry, do you need a motion for us to move forward with this at this point?
The only thing we're going to need a motion on is approving the contract for providing portable toilets and pumping them out, and just for the public's interest, to give another rationale about keeping the pump station location, because I thought about that too, Christy, I really did, and my reason for wanting to do that is that if, as Matt said, if the contract zoning option goes away and the voters approve repealing contract zoning, the general store may no longer want to have a portable toilet in their parking lot next year. That they may decide that's not really, that they were only doing that cooperatively with the town, looking forward to developing a permanent restroom. I don't know that, but that's a possibility. It's not our property, and so it could always go away. And I didn't want to give up the the pump station location at this point, because not that we couldn't put it there in the future, but there are property owners near there who call me and want me to get that out of there because they don't like the portable toilet near their house. And I don't want to, not being secure about that location at the corner, I don't want to interrupt that and then have to go through that
I
issue
understand.
again.
I understand what you're saying,
That's
and I've
really
thought
it.
about that as well. I know what you're talking about.
You want a motion?
So we're looking at the
The low
cost
bid,
for-
the low bid is, the low quote, I should say, is $4,000 from Blow Brothers to provide the service for us.
David?
Yeah, on more of a, Dave James, Kennebunkport, more of an upbeat issue. Larry, can you tell us when the Dock Square new bathroom facilities are going to be open, and are we having a ribbon-cutting ceremony and an open house, or what are we doing?
Yeah, we are going to have that. I don't want to give a date for that until I know exactly when they're going to be done, but the target continues to be Memorial Day weekend, and we're in pretty good shape for that, but you never know what is going to happen in terms of contractors being able to deliver on their piece of the action in a timely fashion. So that's the target, but I wouldn't suggest that we have a date for the opening until we know
For sure.
for sure when that's going to be, and maybe we'll have a soft opening.
A what?
A soft opening.
No cocktails?
Well, no, let's begin with, and then we'll have the grand opening.
But we will have a grand opening. We will. So,
First flush.
first one, yeah. A couple of members of the highway crew have asked to, and I told them I didn't want, well, we won't go there. You had a motion.
Sure, I'll make a motion. I'll make a motion to award the bid for the Goose Rock's portable toilet bathrooms to Blow Brothers in the amount of $4,000 for 2008 season.
Second. Further discussion? All those in favor? All those opposed? 4 to 1.